Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456, you're the Ultimate Someone Comes episode 27 of Let's Platinum Resident Evil HD. Alright, so we're going to take the shotgun, battery, and square crank with us, so that we can continue. We're not going to worry too much about the stuff in the Spencer family room. We don't really need it right now, we can collect it when we come back. So, just one less thing to worry about. Alright, so where are we up to? We're gonna go down to... we're gonna refill the pool in order to gain access to the waterfall area, which is where Lisa Trevor is. And then we have to beat her, go through the lab, and then we're done. So we're actually done with the mansion, which is nice. Last time we'll ever have to see the mansion. Do I need another... Yeah, I'll hold on to one. One should be fine. Is this the way to go? Yes, it is. Yeah, okay, cool. I just realized last episode I forgot to also talk about what games I was excited for. I think I started talking about Dragon Ball Z and I forgot to actually get to my point. Yeah, Dragon Ball FighterZ is what I am excited for. When I first saw it at was it E3 that they mentioned or they brought it up? I can't remember now. I think it was E3. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, yay, cool, another Dragon Ball game. Always looking forward to those, because, for me personally, the best Dragon Ball Z fighting game was Budokai 3 on the PS2. That was, hands down the best one. And I'm sure, Budokai Tenkaichi... Well, actually, I played Budokai Tenkaichi 1. I think I have that one. But the 2 and 3 I never played. A lot of people swear by 3, I believe, in particular. I had Ultimate Tenkaichi, which was okay. In that game, that was funny. I remember there was one dude who was best in the world, and I was versing him, and I couldn't beat him. I tried beating him. I don't know. It must have been 10 times or something like that. We just played over and over and over again, because I think there was some online trophies for that game, winning 10 online matches or something like that. And so I played, and every time I would come up against him, I'd just be so disappointed and so annoyed, because I was like, damn, I cannot beat this guy. And then as I played, or as I versed him more and more, I started realizing that he was using a very specific, pattern. I started realizing his pattern and, the way he was attacking, and the little kind of minor things that game allowed you to do, and he was taking full advantage of it. And I started, I had all those moments during the fight, and so much so that I started using his tactics against him, because it was really clever the way he was doing it. I can't really explain. Well, I guess I could try. Basically, I think he was using Vegito, who, if you don't know, is a pretty tall character, about 6 foot tall or so. I don't know, my estimate is Goku's about 5'11", 6 foot, and Vegeta's 5'6" or something like that, 5'7" maybe. But yeah, Vegeta's pretty tall, and he would do this move where Vegeta would kick with one of his legs in midair, and his arms would be outstretched the opposite direction of where he was kicking. So he was in the air, he kicked. Let's say you're charge forward, then you sort of raise up, and you fire a kick out, and then your arms are the opposite direction of your kick. And so what he would do is he would time it so that the kick would just hit me on the basically the last frame. He would do that, so just clip me. So he would basically be as far away as he could possibly be, but still be able to hit me. And I started realizing that. I was like, that's how he's getting me every time. And then from that one kick, it would proceed into a combo, and then the combo would hurt me, and so on and so forth. Here's a cutscene. Get back to my thing after.
Enrico, don't come any closer, Chris.
What happened?
Double crosser.
Enrico, wait. Enrico!
Umbrella.
Enrico! Double crosser.
Okay. Okay, cool. Damn, I actually wanted to go over something. Oh, I'm almost done, so I'll just finish what I was saying. Yeah, so he would use that tactic where he'd basically do it at the last possible, or do it really early so that the kick would hit me right at the end, and then he'd start a combo and that would do a whole bunch of damage, and he'd just repeat that over and over again. And I started realizing that I was like, alright, so we can play that game. And I started doing exactly the same thing to him, and I was getting close. Like, I hit him a few times and then turned into a combo, and then I successfully won that combo. I was like, excellent. And then I did it again and again and again, and to the point where the battle became really, really, really good and really, really, really close. And I'm not kidding. I don't think I ever beat him, but there was one fight where he had one hit left, and he just got me, and I was like, no. And I was really upset, but I was like, alright, cool. Like, considering he was the best in the world, I think I was pretty happy with how close I got. So it was really fun. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for Dragon Ball Z Fighters. I'm curious to see what kind of trophies they're going to have, because I don't think it's going to have like a campaign or like a single player mode. I think it's just going to be on multiplayer, which kind of sucks. But if it does have a single player mode, I'd very much like to see what they could do with it. But I doubt it. Okay, back to this game. How many team members does Bravo team have? That's what I'm trying to work out, because like, do I need this? I can't remember if I need this. Hang on a sec. Apparently I do. Okay, let's get it. See if I can get this right. Now. Finally. I think I could have done it a little bit sooner, but that's okay. Chris, I've never seen so much movement from you. It's always so weird with this game. Like, it's just like, you know, the original is all tank controls and stuff, and then you get to a cutscene like that where he like leaps out of the way. It's like, oh, so you can move more than like, or you know, in more directions than a tank. All right, Black Tiger, who is a spider. Figure that one out. Oh, I really want to use the flamethrower, but I assume it will still allow me to continue. No, don't poison me. Nice. I don't even know where he is. I'm going to need this, unfortunately. Nice. Please hurry. Go. Nice. Yeah, how many members does B team have? Because, okay, so we're Alpha team, correct? We have Chris, Jill, Wesker, Brad, maybe Kenneth is supposed to be part of our team as well. But then again, we're looking for Bravo team, so maybe Kenneth is part of Bravo team. But is Kenneth, like, so we got Kenneth, Rebecca, I always get this wrong. Just press X on the thing. Kenneth, Rebecca, Richard, Enrico. Is there anyone else? I think that's it, right? Oh yeah, hang on. Kenneth, Richard, Rebecca and Enrico, that's 4. And we have Chris, Jill, Wesker and Barry. Okay. Maybe it is 4 and 4. I don't know why it feels like they have so many more. Alright, yeah, that kind of makes sense. I think that's how it is. Alright, this cutscene. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. That's the beginning of next year. Of course I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. I said that I was definitely going to play that on the channel when it came out, but I'm not 100% sure if I will. Only because I feel like it would be a blind playthrough, and I'm trying to mainly concentrate on guides. I think one of the things that I was doing a lot was making more work for myself than I needed. I'm not going to say that like all of my blind playthroughs were not good content. I think there's like some decent content in those in those videos, especially stuff like the Uncharted, the first 3 Uncharteds, where it was only really like semi-blind, because obviously I've played them before. But there's like a decent amount of like useful tips in there, like hidden in all those episodes. What else? Like regular Uncharted 4 took a while, but I didn't think it was that bad. Metal Gear Solid 5, that took a very long time, but I actually enjoyed that game. I was surprised how much I enjoyed that game. I never played it as a kid, but it was rather enjoyable. What else did I do that was blind? Horizon Zero Dawn was okay. Yeah, actually, Horizon Zero Dawn, definitely a game that I would like to have played for myself more so. I think that one was like a whole bunch of episodes for not that much gain, but I don't know, if you guys got like, you know, fun out of it, or you enjoyed watching it, that's fantastic. I'm very, very happy, but it's just for my own satisfaction as well. I think that's why I like sticking to the guides now, or at least I'm going to try and stick to the guides, because at least I know that way I'm getting content that is good and helpful out to people, rather than relying on my commentary, which I won't say my commentary is bad, I don't think, in any way, but I just think it can be lackluster sometimes. I remember Nintendo Capri Sun, like watching him a lot back in the day, and he always said the same things, like, man, this commentary is so bad, and I'm just like, relax, dude. But nah, to me it's the same thing. It's like, I want to try and make sure that I'm got good content and good commentary to go along with it, so hopefully that's the case. Alright, so we got the shaft, now we need the cylinder, so we've got to go all the way back. Oh god, get away. Ooh, I saw the drool from the hunter. He was close to me. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3. I can't really think of anything else at the moment, like Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Fighters, Kingdom Hearts 3. Do I need the hexagon? Yeah, I can drop it off, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I should put that in there as well in the guide. Oh, hang on, drop the survival knife. Survival knife off as well. Oh, I am running low on shotgun shells. I think there's some more coming up somewhere, so I'm going to try and make sure that I get that. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that's coming out. Like Dragon Ball Fighters, Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, Final Fantasy VII Remake, of course. I still would really love to play the original before I play that game, but I just don't think I'm going to have the time. That's a massive game, and there's a lot of content in it. I actually dabbled or thought about doing that as a guide, but I don't know. I think it would just take way more time than I have. Even really doing anything else is going to take a long time, but I'm going to try. Okay, 4, 2, 3, 1. Cool. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that's like coming out that I might be excited for. Or at least nothing that's going to be like, okay, day one purchase, play it immediately. And you know what, like, to be honest with you, thank God, because I have so much on my plate. So many games to play, I'm just like, yep, I don't care. I have plenty to play. Alright, here we go. Now this bit's going to be a little bit tricky because Lisa should be right here. Nice, dodged her. Alright, good. Dodged her once. 2 more times. Go, 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 go. By the way, we have about 3 trophies left to do. Beat the game on invisible enemy mode, rescue Rebecca and Jill with Chris, and collect all the costumes. Damn, that's bad. But watch this. Won't work. Won't work. Should work, yeah. Very, very weird part of the game. I don't know how they program that. I'm surprised I failed. I used to not fail that at all. Like during my attempts, or during the, you know, like practice runs and stuff. When I learnt that trick, I was like, cool, works. Then I did it again and again and again and again. I did it several times. Am I gonna get hit? Ow. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I did it several times, got it, and then I think this playthrough and the previous one I failed both times. Oh well, not a big deal. I can see the end of my task list. We're almost there. Thank God. What else is there to drop off here? Nothing. Actually, there's nothing here and specifically to drop off. Good God, I am boiling. I can't even like leave a fan on or anything like that either. That's another thing that sucks. Like air conditioning will be not loud, but it'll probably be like whirring in the background. And then a fan is like, it's gonna muffle my voice and stuff like that, so I have to sit here and play in the heat. It's so uncomfortable. Oh well. We can put planes in the sky, but we can't insulate our house and protect it from the heat. And well, we can to an extent, but not enough, in my opinion. Come on, Elon Musk, get on that one. I like Elon Musk. He's like a cool dude. He seems to be very, very experienced, just naturally because of, well, I guess he's like a genius basically, right? And also just experienced in terms of his age. It seems to be what, late 30s, early 40s or something like that. So he's been around the block. But I swear if he does not look like I realize he's a good guy, and I swear if he does not look like an evil Bond villain or something. That's what I've always thought about. I just like, I look at him and go, you could play like an evil Bond villain. I don't know why. That's what you look like to me. Alright, so yeah, Lisa, oh, this might cause problems. Let's see if I can do this right. Come on. Got it. Yeah, Lisa does a lot of damage. So I'm not surprised that I got hit that badly there. Just do it like that. He's here in Australia, I think, doing something with like energy consumption and all that kind of stuff, because we're having real trouble with it. So I don't know. I say good on him, and let him do what he needs to do. Fix our world for us, Elon. It's a good thing we have people like him. Oh, yeah, I don't need a dagger. I actually didn't remember there was a dagger there. Oh my God, camera. Please, for the love of God. There we go. Alright, let's get this done. Sometimes you get like a second wind or a burst of adrenaline and you're like, come on, let's just do it. Oh, here's a... man, I should get in the habit of asking these type of questions earlier, but I guess I'll ask it now since I think it's a pretty damn good question. What's the toughest challenge you've ever completed in a video game? What was the hardest thing you ever did? The one that you... I guess you could... It was so hard you even use it as a kind of like a burst of... what's the word I'm looking for? Ooh, that's, I think, the first time that's ever happened, that zombie vomiting there. You use it as encouragement for yourself, so you're kind of like, alright, having a very difficult time with, you know, either another game or a life event or something like that, and you're like, what am I talking about? I'm having trouble with this. I did freaking this. I can do anything, you know what I mean? For me, it has to be, there's only one. It has to be Super Meat Boy, Impossible Boy. That crap was the hardest thing I have ever done without question. And it's not even about like, I think a lot of the times we look back at things and don't remember them exactly as they were. But I cannot think of another thing that, well, there's one I can think of that comes close, but not by much. That is, give me a second here. All right, going this way. And that is the doing all the trials in Street Fighter 4. Or in my case, it was Super Street Fighter 4, which then became Ultra Street Fighter 4. That was very difficult as well. Very, very difficult. And I think one of them I got away with it. Like, I kind of got very lucky. And it's weird because the Super Street Fighter one is kind of like, if you've played it and you're like a pro at it, you know that it's like kind of just button combinations. It's not, you know, it's something that you should be able to do every time if you press the exact right button combination. But if you don't know exactly, either you don't know the exact button combination or you don't know like the tricks to working with the frames and all that kind of stuff, it makes it incredibly difficult to do. I think the one I had the toughest time with, for anyone who can get the reference, would be Sea Viper's last one. I think it was Sea Viper's last one. I think that's it in this. Oh no, it's Shotgun Shells, isn't there? Do I want to pick it up? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm low on them anyway. I got the item box coming up. Okay, so we've got that. Oh, that's right. I should change. Oh crap. Let's go this way. Phew. So glad I avoided that. Where the hell am I? Okay, currently on my guide it says go save Rebecca right now, but I've got to change that. If you're using the guide at the bottom of the video description, it shouldn't say that, it should say the correct thing. So hopefully that's the case. Alright, cool, so we're doing this. Yeah, Sea Vipers, I think it was the last one, I can't remember. It's like jumping heavy punch into standing, medium punch into standing, medium kick, high time, burst time. I think that's what it is. Hang on a sec. What am I doing? Oh, okay. Completely forgot. Sorry, I had a brain fart. There we go. So let's go 1, 2. Time to go. Yeah, that crap is so hard, and I think I got lucky one time. And I'm pretty confident I knew how to do it. I knew how to sort of wiggle the thumbstick to get to perform the move, like especially from high time to burst time, because it's such a confusing thing. Hang on a second. I gotta get the red book and the blue book. In fact, do I want to get anything else? No, let's leave it like that. I should save though. Yeah, I'm not gonna make the same mistake again. Let's save. Bloody Lisa Trevor is too what's it called, random. She can really kill you if she wants to kill you. Yeah, but that without question, the Super Meat Boy one and then Super Street Fighter would be the second hardest thing. Everything else was sort of on par in terms of difficulty. There was another really hard one that maybe some of you will know about. It's a bit more of a popular game. Actually, surprisingly, it was the most popular game on PlayStation 1. In Gran Turismo 5, I believe it was, there were 3 challenges called the Sebastian Vettel challenges. Now, I'm not the biggest, like, I don't follow Formula 1 or anything like that. I play it because my dad and I used to play it, and we play it like as a bonding experience, basically. But those challenges, the Sebastian Vettel challenges, were the hardest things ever. Like, and especially with controller, because you couldn't turn as much as you wanted to until they released the patch.
You're a bit of a mess up. Chris, take a piece of the action.
Alright, yeah, this is even worse because she's not visible. Please fire her. Fire on her. Oh god. Keep her there. think she moved over to my side. Thank God. Yeah. So funny when she appears. Let's talk to Wesker. I don't think I talked to him before.
I'll investigate this area a little further.
Oh, the voice acting was so horrible. That's so funny that the voice... I love the voice acting. It's so bad. It's so bad. It always makes you wonder, like, how did this get made? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm not... The game is great. Don't get me wrong. I always forget. Eagle... South... Of course I'll get it wrong. Don't get me wrong. The game is fantastic. I love it. But the voice acting... That's why I hope, like, I haven't played 7. I just hope that when I do play 7, it'll be something like the quality of this game with some, like, actually decent voice acting. I've seen the graphics a million times. The graphics look like way too good for, like, probably the best we've ever seen, especially in terms of horror games. A lot of people really love the PT trailer, or, sorry, like, game, basically, that for some reason didn't end up being made. I think it was due to licensing and all that kind of stuff. I hate that kind of stuff. If I put it this way, I'll say this right now. If I was like a musician, or and I might be being naive about this, but if I was a musician or some kind of creative, you know, in some way I created something like a movie, or a musician is probably the best one. But if I was a musician, I'd say, like, I think Ed Sheeran does this. He says something like, look, honestly, I don't really care if you, like, download my music illegally, just as long as you're listening to it. That is exactly my attitude. I'd be like, I don't care. Like, I don't need millions and millions of dollars to live, you know, a certain lifestyle. I don't think money is just a necessary evil for me. It's not something where, like, if I have millions of dollars, I'd live up, you know, a luxury lifestyle. I'd probably live exactly the same way. I'd have a few more niceties and luxuries, of course, just to, you know, make my life a bit more comfortable. But I wouldn't, you know, I'd honestly, if I had millions of dollars, I'd probably just try and give it away and try and use it for medical purposes, or, you know, for research, all that kind of stuff, because I don't need it. Anyway, that's just my thing. That was kind of off topic, but it's a weird way to end, but yeah. All right, so we're almost done. We may be able to do this next episode. I just have to do this last bit. We're going to get the remaining 2 MO discs and then use them in order to free Jill so that we can get her later, and Rebecca as well. So I guess we'll finish this off next time, hopefully. So I want to thank you all for watching episode 27 of Let's Platinum Resident Evil HD. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.